life just through some of the photos here.
You're okay.
Okay. We are gathered here today in memory of my mother, Tsai-Lien Wu, so that together we may acknowledge and share our joy in the gift that was her life to us. Mothers bring us into the world, and it is difficult to imagine a life without them. They are with you when you first take your first breath and are constantly there to help you throughout your life. My mother was a remarkable woman. She was brave and adventurous, always thinking big. Just think about that. In her mid-20s, my mother, having never been on an airplane or left Taiwan, jumped on a plane to fly halfway across the world to live in a country that had a different culture and language. That adventurous spirit shone throughout her life, whether it be trying new foods, encouraging her children and grandchildren to try new adventures, or even taking a job in the fashion industry in New York City. One of my mother's most memorable traits was her affability and her ability to connect with people. She made friends everywhere she went. My mother liked to joke around and put people at ease. Even if you were a stranger, she would instantly become a close friend. Everyone who met my mother would always tell me how warm, easygoing, and caring she was. My mother was also extremely creative and a gifted artist. She enjoyed painting and continued to do so late into her life. I would like to think that her creative and artistic legacy lives through her children and grandchildren, all of who have inherited these traits. You can see this in her grandchildren. Mia, Ava, and Emily are all excellent artists. Alex shows his creativity through his trumpet, and William, who I understand is an artistic genius on percussion. Another important thing in my mother's life was gardening, and she especially enjoyed planting flowers. Gardening suited my mother's personality. It really takes patience and perseverance and a love for living things to grow a beautiful flower. This family and her role as a mother and grandmother was the most important thing to my mother. Even during her last week of her life, my mother had the biggest smile on her face when she saw her sisters and grandchildren who had flown to visit her. She was incredibly proud of the accomplishments of her 2 children and 5 grandchildren. My mother was a major influence in my life. I am extremely grateful and appreciative for the time my mother and I spent together and the many lessons she has taught me. She had a tremendous impact on many lives, and we thank her for the love, support, and guidance that she provided up until her last breath. Now my father will say a few words.
I was born on Christmas Day, 1936. My wife, Tsai-Lien or Phyllis, was born in November 6, 1936. It was by fate that in 1955, both of us were put together in the same classroom as a 6th grader in an elementary school. We sit very close together, and that's how I met her, how we start our life together. After elementary school, we still keep loose friendship, like going movie together occasionally. But it's after elementary school, boys and girls went to different high school in Taiwan. We didn't get close until I entered National Taiwan University, and beyond university we get closer. I will try to finish the draftee status. Is 2 years as a soldier. And we also went through different emotions, like we're getting close together or separate for long time because of soldiers' assignment. 1961, I left Taiwan to study in U.S. with one distinct mission. The question is how to get my girlfriend to come to U.S. quicker. There are 3 stages involved. The first stage is I had to change my status to first preference as immigrant status. I was being a foreign student. That step was easily taken care of. But the second step is more challenging. I had to come back to Taiwan to get married with her. I had to get the marriage license, bring back to U.S. to apply for her status to be changed to spouse of first preference. Then she can come to U.S. I heard only one case involving one son whose father is very important of officers who pull out this marriage stunt easily for his child. That's the only case I heard of. In my case, it was a little rough. I'm still under the draftee status. I could get stuck easily in Taiwan, and I cannot finish my study abroad. But we had to do it for her sake and for my sake. Luckily, it went through easily. So in 1963, I bought a plane ticket in U.S. and Phyllis will pick up in Taiwan. She is very brave. She's alone. And she left Taiwan, went through Tokyo, Hawaii, San Francisco, and I met her at the D.C. And I took her back to Williamsburg, Virginia, to to start our life together. This is small story. You see, when I left her at 1961, I found out I miss her very much. So I started writing letter to her, and it became one letter a day for 2 years. The postman, Taiwan postman who delivered the letter every day, was wondering aloud. He said, "What else you people can talk or speak when you have every day one letter?" At that time, I bought what they call aerogram from U.S. Post Office with stamp already printed, and the postage is the same through whole Asia area. And you just write up just a postcard, fold it up, seal the edge, and drop into the mailbox. So then 1963, she came to U.S. Her sister came to U.S. earlier and working in New York City in a high fashion company called Adrian Vittadini. So Phyllis just, Chris, 给我一张纸好不好? She just joined her sister in the high fashion. So every Saturday I have to drive to Newport News, Virginia airport to pick her up for weekend. Then 1965, Chris was born. At the same time, I was admitted to MIT for a PhD program. So we'd put the baby in a cardboard box, press in the real seat. We drove up to Cambridge, Massachusetts. At that time, MIT just erect a steel structure called kelder. It was shown in one of the pictures. I didn't stop it. Kelder. So pretty soon, baby Chris will crawl under or walk around kelder. Someday, the baby and mama will wait for me to finish class, so 3 of us can walk back to Eastgate. That's a tower building for marriage student dormitory. Then after 4 years, we moved down to Abington, Pennsylvania, just outside Philadelphia. 1970, Audrey was born. 1974, we moved to Corning again. If I mention my company's name, you'll know better. My company is Corning Glass Works. We made glass ceramic of cup, plate, and dishes. Now, for that, when we moved from Abington, Pennsylvania to Kearney, New York, we had to drive 2 cars, and Chris' job was to sit in the back and watch and make sure Mama's car is following us all the way up to Kearney. Phyllis was intelligent. She was eager and able to learn quickly. She likes to paint. She likes to sew. So the high fashion is a natural outlet for her. She is also 贤内助, an able, very capable wife. She has patience to raise 2 children so that I can concentrate on my study. She also pays attention to children's education and future profession. Nobody knows Audrey, the daughter, who excelled in triathlon competition. People ask, where does she get this from? It's very simple. It's from Mama's gene. Phyllis was very athletic type in high school. So we settled down in Kearney 35 years. So children went through elementary school, high school, and college. Then in Kearney, we have time, and I love to take photos. She loves to be my model, and we travel a lot, especially cruise. As you can see some of the photos there. We even went to Antarctica. Then 2009, we moved to Ann Arbor. Audrey's family was growing. She may need help. So we retired 2009 in Kearney and moved to Ann Arbor, Michigan. Phyllis was very proud and happy to see how the children's accomplishment, both being medical doctor, but where the kids, 5 of them, Amma, love you very, very much. 5 grandchildren. I think she is with her parents now, but we miss her very much. I have to thank her for spending 60 long years of life with us. When she came to U.S. 1963 at 27-year-old. So finally, I'd like to thank you guys. Come here to say goodbye to her, and in this kind of cold weather. I want to emphasize, Ama didn't forget you guys, 5 guys. Ama love you very much. So finally, I want to thank you for coming here to say goodbye to her. You can look around. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Just wanted to echo my father's sentiments and thank everyone for coming today to celebrate my mother's life. There will be a link, a permanent link of this live stream, which will include the slideshow that you saw. Again, my mother's not with us, but she's always physically, but she'll always be with us in our hearts, and in many things that she's helped us contribute to enriching our lives, and something I always thank her for. So thank you again, and again we will send you the link to that live stream. All right. Email or something? Do you want to write your email down? I'll send you. Yeah. I'll have to get everyone's email. So. Huh? Audrey has it? Oh, okay. I'll get. So Audrey has it. Okay.
Audrey has hers.
Okay. All right. Everyone knows each other, right? Okay. So once I send. Okay. Yeah. Once they'll take a few weeks for it to come out. Thank you again. I'm sure I'll see you around when I visit my dad. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
It's so good. Long seat, baby saying. And that's where they are.
Hey, Dad, I'm stealing your water.
Well,
Okay.
Don't drink it because I have alcohol.
Okay, all right. You have their email.
Nice.
So when
One
of them,
And I just, we live on the same street, I just around more.
I realized that.
Like,
because I went the neighbor's side.
Yeah, that's right. So, he will, but he wants you to change. I might as well cut his hair. The cost will be taken care of. He wouldn't have to do it. So you can call me or.
Yes, I don't need to witness the hair. I'm pretty sure you want to come with me.
Oh, okay.
Come with us.
Okay, good. That's
You're just so old. You just want to go to dinner in a suit?
I'm going to wear this.
Well, yeah, times change if you're over there.
Yeah.
Well, you're used to wearing a suit. Are you going to wear that to dinner or are you going to change? I don't really care. I'm actually relieved that I can still fit it in. I got these maybe over 10 years ago.
We're both
Like, pay the place air conditioner forensics trade.
So do you want to?
Critical moment when I was typing it. I'm like, everything's time. Oh, yeah, me too.
I'm still in high school.
Yeah, all my
Yeah.
we're off school. Like, since the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I changed to fresh pair. So I don't like germs.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Well, they had to
No, you gotta get.
I work from home now. I'm curious.
What's that?
Yes. Sorry.
So I understand that job.
Yeah, so I have that slide. You want the slide, please?
I understand that obvious reasons.
Maria, you should say hello to your parents, okay?
I will. Yeah, they're in Taiwan now.
Yes. Yes. Good.
So I'll send this to
You gonna get a haircut? Your stylist is right there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
That's a chance, yeah.
Are you coming to dinner or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. All right. What else have you been, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
it's
forgot
just
all
overdone.
your stories of, being together very young.
87-year-old.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's really great.
Did you get that, Marianne?
Yeah.
I'll just send it to you.
Okay, I'll look. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Oh, Dad, I
got
can
it.
send. Okay, good. Here, actually, you know what? Dad? I'll send that link to you too. If you could look that video, you could look on this. You could, it's on the phone, so you could look at it anytime you want. Okay.
On the phone?
Yeah, you download to your phone. I'll show you. I'll do that. You don't want it here. Okay.
So you,
So I have something for you in the car. Let me get it.
no, you're coming with me?
Yeah, eventually. Once
Yeah,
we're done.
I'll see you guys
yeah,
at
yeah.
the restaurant.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
For a long time, my boss has said that
哦，
you
谢谢，谢谢。
almost kick him out because if you don't go to your lab at university to take
So tell me what's good for you guys. I haven't seen you like ages.
Take care. I'm just gonna be down.
I think the last time was that's what you said.
Were you still alive?
He was alive. He was alive.
I think you were a baby.
I retired.
Actually, saying the age of
Well, Mark is
1 year younger.
so you were definitely alive because he was alive.
Yeah, she's. I think I still have her painting. She showed me. My painting is different than mine. So I like her.
So we look like
Yeah.
moved by your parents' love story.
Yeah.
Easy, I don't know.